Hey guys, welcome back to Doc Lyle Talks Comics, and I've got a retro review for you here, a blast from the past. This is Superman issue number 20 from 2024, I believe, and I actually picked it up on the shelf the other day thinking it was a brand new book. That shows you how long it's been since I've read a Superman book, but it got me interested because you see Doomsday's hand on the cover and it says he's back. And I grew up in the time, I was 11 I think, when Doomsday originally killed Superman, and Superman killed Doomsday. So he is one of those characters that to me is a legacy character. Now I think personally after Hunter Prey, which was the 3-issue prestige format books that I believe I've got on my shelf over here that Dan Jurgens and Norm Rapmund worked on, I kind of felt like they didn't know what to do with Doomsday after that. But here you get to see that Doomsday has become the Time Trapper, and that's awesome. That's the Time Trapper is also one of my favorite characters, and oddly enough, his death is what interested me in him. In the much maligned but one of my favorite miniseries of all time, 0 Hour from 1994, Hal Jordan hits the Time Trapper with chronal energy and blasts him from behind. And you get to see all of these tears and rips show up in his cowl and his cape. And the second time, Hal hits him with a direct blast of chronal energy, which is more like a blade or a scythe than it was, a burst from his hand. And so that character has always been interesting to me. And the cool thing about the Time Trapper is nobody really knows who the Time Trapper is. He keeps changing identities. He is in flux with the time stream of the modern DC universe. And so it could be Doomsday today, it could be Booster Gold tomorrow, it could be a resurrected Hulk the day after that. You just don't really know who the Time Trapper is. But it's great to see also this absolute awesome Dan Mora artwork. And it's great to see a guy who can pencil and ink his own work rather than having to rely on an inker. Not to say that there's anything bad about that, but it's great to see an artist who can do all of it. I would love to see Dan Mora write some things of his own and then pencil and ink. And he could be a triple threat like Todd McFarlane used to be. So you just get all of this energy. You get to see shockwaves. And they said, did that put Doomsday down? And he said, nope, that was just round 1. So it's almost like certain characters bring with them an intense action when they show up, and they haven't shown up in a while. And so here you get the Creature Commandos even pop in with Parasite and Mora, and Parasite goes to siphon his energy off of him, and Superman says, be careful, you can't kill Doomsday. If you do, he'll only come back stronger. And Parasite says, I'm not, but his power, it's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's a bottomless buffet. Well, about that time, Doomsday reaches behind him and just rips Rudy apart, just destroys him. So I've got to say that eventually Superman does put Doomsday down for the count. But it's amazing to see what Joshua Williamson did with this character and the level of power that both he and Superman possessed. And you know what? I don't care that this is a book that's, almost a year and a half old. I don't care about that. What I care about, this is the kind of books that you used to be able to find on the shelf, that I picked this up and I have not read any of the new Superman title. None. I haven't read Superman in quite a while. And you know what? I picked up this book and I enjoyed the ever-living heck out of it. Between the Dan Mora artwork, the excitement and the energy that you get to see Joshua Williamson bring to the title, it's absolutely amazing. So if you guys get a chance, if you like Doomsday as much as I do, go back there and pick this book up. It just happened to be on the shelf. I don't know if somebody, it got lost in the mail and they never put it out on the shelf. I don't know if somebody reordered it and then decided they already had it. I don't know what happened, but I am so happy that I did find this book the other day. It's got energy, it's got happiness, it exudes that old school charm that DC and Marvel could do on a month in and month out basis if they really, really put their mind and their effort into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome look at this awesome comic, Superman number 20 by Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora. So go out there and go grab you a copy and enjoy the heck out of it. If you're snowed in like we're going to be this weekend, go grab you a copy off of Amazon or Kindle or one of your digital e-reader services and enjoy the heck out of it there. Thank you for joining me, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there, and we will catch you next time.